Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Fifi, the 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and the game started! Well, this one is on the south spawn of Serene Coast and is under the command of Creemanch72. Now, 105mm light field howitzer is the armament, and it can do 410 alpha of 53mm of penetration. It's a tier 5 game. He's tier 5 Arty, so he's top tier, but he's very likely to penetrate some of these tanks because they do have fairly weak armor. Okay, he's in position and he's ready to shoot, and he's going to aim towards the heavy tanks. He's fired a quick snapshot at a T1 heavy, but as you know with this Arty, if you don't let it dial in on the target, snapshots tend not to work, and they're more than basically just wasted shells. Occasionally they work, but it's so rare. It's much better to let the aim dial in on the target if you can, as much as you can, and that will give you an accurate shot. Now, predicting that AMX CLC is going to come up behind the other tank in the dip, and he did. This is also an AMX CLC. He's aiming now for the Crusader. He's almost fully dialed in, rounds out the Crusader, and he hit him! He did get damage, but we lost sight of the target just after it was hit. Going for the M4A1 now. It looks like the enemy Arty is also firing in that direction. Ah, we can see the Crusader has lost 1/3 of his hit points. Round outs again on him. Near miss, but not quite on. He's dialing in. You can get fantastic results of this on this Arty if you dial in on target and you predict exactly what the tank's going to do. Work out where the focus point is, where the tank's moving backwards and forwards over that spot. Aim for that spot, and that's where you'll get the hit. Okay, the AMX CLC is trying to get at that Skoda from a different direction. Fires around in, just misses him. The reload time is quite quick. It's about 7 to 8 seconds. He's trying to get a shot on the AMX. Oh, he gets rammed there. Rounds out, misses. Yep, he was moving too quickly, changed in direction. Going for the Crusader instead. Rounds out. Just misses. The enemy AMX CLC has been wiped out by the Skoda, so we don't have to worry about him. But, oh, that Crusader didn't pull back as far as we expected. Okay, that's good. That's the focal point. And he got a kill shot. It works. I know it works actually because I've tried it often enough. If you work out where the focal point is, where the tank keeps moving backwards and forwards over that particular spot, that's the point to aim for, because the moment he walks over that spot again, you just fire the round in and bang, it hits him smack on. That Stug is hiding behind that rock and popping out every now and then to take a shot. Okay, it's a long range shot. The shell's going to take about 4 seconds to reach the target. But you can see he keeps focusing around that spot just behind the rock. Pull back enough there to get a shot from the other side. But he's going to go stationary when he needs to shoot. Okay, stationary. Oh, changed a bit. But that's a kill shot. He worked out where the focal point was again, and it worked. Going for the Churchill one. And another kill shot. He's really on a roll now. 3 kills, one after the other. Fires at the KV-1. Just misses. He pulls back. See, he's staying there for the moment to shoot. Keeps pulling back a bit. Rounds out. This should hit. Yes, it does. 41 right on the front. Tracked him. Holding him in place. Can get another round in. Rounds out. Should hit his engine bay. It did. And it killed him. That's his 4th kill. Okay, we've got some enemies closing in, but it's a Wolverine, an M10. Say Wolverine is the British name that the British gave to the M10s. The Americans just called them M10s. Okay, can't see him. We can't go back any further because the rock's in the way. So Creemanch is going to change position. He wants to get shots on that Wolverine if he can. The Stug is coming around the corner. The Stug 4 tends to make me think the Wolverine's actually already come around the corner, because then the Stug would have seen him by now. He hasn't seen him. We're looking for the M4A1. Slightly to the north. He might be around that bush. We're firing at the bush just in case he's there. He is there! And he just got a direct hit on him. Always worth looking at spots where the enemy might be hiding. And that was a place. 124 hit points off the next hit. That's probably tracked him. This should be a kill shot if he gets it on target. Rounds out. Kill shot. He's now got 5 kills. He's having a good game. There's still 6 enemies out there. Oh, he's firing to try and hit a Death Toaster. Panzersebsfallerfetter 4C. Knocks down the building. He hasn't got a huge amount of ammunition left, so I wouldn't waste the rounds if he can help it. He's trying to spot the Death Toaster. Well, it's gone down, but we still don't know where that Wolverine is. Oh, it's a little trick that you might find useful as well, is if you see a building, aim for the center of it. There's a point at the joint right at the center of the building. If you aim an HE round at the center of the building, it should knock the entire building down unless it's a very big building. I think a lot of you know that already, though. It is a well-known fact. There's 5 enemies out there, 4 tank destroyers, 1 Arty, and the Arty is a gorilla. It's the German Tier 5 SPG with a 15cm howitzer. Now that's quite nasty because it does cause stun, and there he is. Now, can we get a kill shot on him? Dialed in, rounds out. This should work. Oh, just missed. He's turning to face us. He must realise he's been seen. Rounds out. This could be a kill shot. It is. Oh, it's not. 92. Get him on the next round. And he's dead. So there's only 4 enemies now. And there's the Death Toaster. The Panzersebsfallerfetter 4C. Okay, saw him movement, but he's guessing where he is. And he got him on the move with a leading shot on the move. He guessed where he was. He got his top gun. What a shot that was. He worked out where that thing was actually headed and put the shell where he thought it would be a few seconds after the shell was fired, and it worked. There's only 2 enemies left. The T-67 fires around in. That one just misses. Now he's got 6 kills. He could still pick off both of these and get a Radley's. It would be very sweet if he could. There's that Wolverine. We've finally spotted him. He's got 6 HE rounds left. There's the T-67. He's holding that side and just killed our Churchill 1. We fired a round in, just missed him, but that Wolverine is very vulnerable, and it looks like he's pivoting on the spot, and that tank does not traverse well. Just missed him. He's got 4 rounds of HE, 4 rounds of heat left. But an HE round going into one of those tank destroyers can wipe it out with 1 shell. 3 rounds left. There's the Wolverine. Work out where it's going. Fires the round in, the thing changes course. He's not going to fall for the same one the Death Toaster did. But that Wolverine is headed. He's going to stop at some point to shoot. He fired a shot, guessing where he was. There he is. Okay, 1 more round of HE left, and then he's on to the heat rounds. Rounds out. This should be a kill. It is! 30 hit points. So it's just the T-67, and we're now firing heat rounds at them. It's expensive, but it's very worth it if they hit the target. That one just made an expensive hole in the ground. But if that T-67 stops for any length of time at all, he is going to be toast. Rounds out. Just miss. Ooh, fair bit. He's got 2 rounds of ammo left. If he gets it on the last round, that is going to be a Faden's medal as well. Rounds out the T-67. He's pivoting. He's stopped. He's toast. That's a Radley Walters. Well done, Cream March. You carried the team on that one. More than half the enemy's tanks in kills. What a way to win the battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tank for Cream March 72 in the 105 leFH18B2. Well done. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17 in that one. He got an Arsonist because he set somebody alight and watched them burn. And he also got a Radley Walters medal for getting at least 8 kills. He got 8 exactly. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle. And a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Wow. Quite efficient. In fact, it's amazing he managed to get an ace tanker because this was a tier 5 game, and you normally only get an ace tanker if you're in a tier 7 game because you get extra XP from hitting higher tier opponents. So it proves that he really was effective in this game if he actually did it off a tier 5 game. Let's have a look at team score. Well, it's overwhelming. Look at the amount of damage he did. 1,944 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the M4 Sherman on the enemy team, 1,062 for him, 1,059 for the Gorilla, and they were the only players who managed to get above 1,000 hit points in total. When it came to kills, it was only Cream March, yes, and in fact the next highest scorer had half the number of kills he did. That was the M4 Sherman on the enemy team. He only had 4, and Cream March had 8. And after that, it's the Gorilla with 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 981 base experience points, 734 for the Skoda T24, 592 for the T67, the only guys who survived the battle. He fired 41 rounds in that game. He only had 1 round of heat ammunition left at the end of the game. 12 direct hits, 5 penetrations during that game, 14 splash, damage of 1,944 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He hit 9 of the enemy, only got 8 kills, but 9's pretty good. That's 3/5 of the enemy team. He also did 44 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 29,280 credits from the game, and after ammunition resupply, remember he did have to fire off a few heat rounds during that game, he still made 20,416 credits profit. He got 981 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, got 392 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,354 experience points altogether. He actually said a Ridley with a VP, well, not a Ridley, Radley's. I think he must have mistyped it, but it was a great game, really good battle. Well done, Cream March. Congratulations on your Radleys. Well earned in that one. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thank you for watching.